And now we have Venreal going with the Stag clan, Kami going with the Wolf, and we have on the other side Absolent going with the Wolf clan, and Cat playing the Stag right here. Yeah, they had quite a few remakes here because they wanted to have mirrored spawns on the clans. I already saw like they needed to remake this like 5 or 6 times or something until they actually made it happen. You didn't need to live through that, you just see how the game is right open right here, but man, they were quite a ride for them here to actually come onto this map and have a balanced one to go against each other. Absolent and Cat can already see the dragon over there in the middle. Obviously super important for the Stag clan to get the middle in this game, so they seem to be on a very good way to get that. Venreal, it's hard to say. Not too great on the path here. They just go away from the middle. I could have shown you, they're already on it, have it like 50-60%. So Venreal doesn't really seem to have a chance to get it, right? Always a little bit hurtful. Even though, yeah, he's not going for it. Not going for it. Splitted up the scouts. Doesn't really care about the middle here. It helps. It helps definitely to get middle and your resources a little bit earlier for the 200 fame bonus. But scouting out the areas around you is also not too shabby. It doesn't seem like they completely ignored middle here though. I think they were thinking about it. It just didn't really work out, I feel. Because as Stag, you always are interested in it, right? You never really say, nah, I don't want that middle, but hard to say. We can see that Absolent, yeah, going for the dock already over there. No iron production for him right now, but I guess there will something. It will soon start over here. Lore is blocked by a wolf. That's a little bit annoying because mining efficiency is then not gonna hit for you. So you gotta go for the iron without mining efficiency, I guess. Why is the dock going up? Oh, yeah, sure. He has a little bit of bonus wood from the shipwreck over there. So doesn't need to be all too scared to run out of wood here. He will definitely have enough as soon as he gets a shipwreck over there. Scouting more and more areas. Pretty important for the wolf here to already see a lot, so you can also clear a lot. What up, Minox Flash? Greetings. Iron mine is going up. And I feel like this matchup is a little bit more aggressive than Lynx against Skrill. It is not like there is no aggression in this matchup, like for Lynx and Skrill, you know. There is also aggression going on. Lynx potentially always somebody you need to, a force to be reckoned with on your farm tile in 801. I think were also what we were seeing there over early 802 it were, right? But I feel like Wolf even thriving a little bit more, and Wolf basically wants everything from the map for gold and food, and the other Wolf wants the same thing. So I feel like the chance of having two people wanting the same thing can get pretty interesting. What's up, Absolent? Hello. welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing fine. We're just going for the lower bracket semi-final here, which you are playing in this very moment. What's up? Teach me. Let's go. He has the iron now. He has enough gold. It's mostly about getting the war camp up right now. That's only like 20% away. Can't really see. Kami's already clearing out a little bit with the Berserker. Can't really say what go he took there right now. Actually pretty interesting now that we have the view of the aggro clan from one team and the view of the eco clan from the other team, because Venreal is playing the stack here. Just watch the game. Just look what's happening. Learn. So the clearing now also starting. Absolute and cat over here. Kami already taking a little bit what not necessarily is his, but he claims as his. And there seems to be aggression already. I thought so. We have a little bit of deep scouting here, going from cat, I think. Therefore, already a tile open from Kami and Ven for Absolent and cat, so they can see a little bit. If you look at the other side, not really the case. I see a lot of darkness around the map. So Kami won't really be able to force fights in the early time stages of the game. While I don't know how interested Ven is actually in the tile they can see from him. It's actually 2 tiles they can see from him, so I guess at least at the latest point at the second tile he's gonna be a little bit concerned that they are taking all his areas. Is it actually? Just from the timestamps here, it should be the second game of the losers bracket. I'm not too sure. Absolute going for more kills now. Maybe I pulled out the wrong game here, but that shouldn't be possible. No, it can't be. That needs to be the second game out of the losers bracket, actually. Losers bracket final. Because the chat were identical between Venreal and Kami. And on Venreal and Kami's side, I know it must be this game here. 100%. So maybe mixing up there a little bit. But it's definitely the right game here. I just got scared a little bit. Like, okay, is that the upper bracket game? I think they played before already in the best of 1. This should be the second game of the best of 3, which were played in the night, in the deep night. I think like 3 AM for me. And it should be it. I would be really surprised if it weren't. Because there were also like all the reconnects at the start of the game. Which very much differentiate this this game's replay from other replays. It was 3 AM for us. No, damn it, man. Didn't know. Do you have vacation or what? Vacation. Getting up the scout camp. Yeah, Venreal seems to be in a good position. Seems to be doing fine here. I want to see if Absolent is actually making any moves towards the front. We see already aggressive pinging into the main tile. They can't see it yet, but they're aggressively pinging into it, which usually means there must be something going on in them heads. And it might have to do something to do with war and fighting. It might though, not sure. Both teams ending up with ghosts here again though. And we have... That seems early for me, but I'm underestimating mining efficiency always that much. I think he just wants a really early extra upgrade, right? Extra upgrade is just juicy. So I guess it's fully alright. Even if it stands there for 20 seconds Still way better than what I'm doing. But yeah, you can pretty much instantly go for it. I'm just like thinking about if he's actually planning to go for an eco upgrade, but that's not something you go for with Wolf, right? It seems like it though. No. He's going for the X-Thrower camp now. So it will definitely be X-Thrower upgrade. It should also not be too long anymore. 5 iron already. 50 gold. I think Spoils of War will be the lure of choice then, and then just trying to clear out as much stuff as possible. Was this a mistake? Yeah. I think he were pretty surely kicking himself in the butt for that. Damn! You could have built it like 20 seconds later, and then you would have saved like 2.5 gold. That's so far from a game changer. I guess you can't go much further anymore. Oh, the feast. I think that's super minimal. You still get the timing for your, like, I guess on this level it's more important to get your upgrade in a very, very specific timing, right? So having your forge up at the right timing is usually also a little bit more important than not having up the forge, and then in the moment you get 10 iron you're not able to upgrade your stuff. So rather watch out that you have your stuff, I guess, than having it in the perfect timing, which will basically always only save you a few crowns, you know, 2 crowns, 3 crowns. But then you have your upgrade like 3 months later or 2 months later because you yeah, I didn't see it as much as a mistake, to be honest. You made sure you had your stuff, in the end you lost a few gold. That's not that important. There's more important stuff than having the upgrade actually. Like if you're around 3 iron or something and you say like, okay, I'm gonna build my forge a little bit later. There's already aggression going on. Let's concentrate on that. Left screen. Benrail is just getting attacked on the upper tile from Epsilon. Benrail not much of a reaction here, building camps and camps. 2 army for Epsilon over here. The upgrade ain't yet ready, right? No. Oh, ghosts. Ghosts and throwers from Gami. More than Epsilon has on his side. Okay, a little bit of fighting going on. I think Cammy still has more army over there. Benrail also reacting with a little bit. I think Cat is also there, but with how much? 2 warriors and a chief. It doesn't seem too significant. So also... well, I think if Cammy and Benrail push into the tile, they lose their stuff. Now, I think it's actually evened out completely. Just the same armies standing right in front of each other. Or 801. That is already... oh! Cat coming with 4 more warriors over there. Now it's definitely advantage for Cat and Epsilon over here in the star. They have definitely more army there. Is that the all-in? It's star of 801, right? It's gotta be an all-in. Is that a little harass attack? Not with that much army. Nah. More army coming in. No, it's pop. Pop for Benrail. A lot of attacks there jumping in on the ghost. Ah, will it survive? Barely. Barely. But they will keep on following them. No upgrades available yet, so... Or is there an upgrade? No, 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 no. It's just the chiefs hacking on the ghost. Can they defend the border? They will try. And I think they have a good chance, because it's still 801. You have a big disadvantage when fighting on enemy territory. The villagers are also floating in. We can already see gold coming in into Absalon's pocket over here. Yeah, that might have been a little much a little ago, but he got the better of himself and just ran in right away. Ran out right away, so not taking too much damage there. That would have not been worth to risk the Zerker, because I think in general it's not looking super shiny, you know, but it's looking good. I don't think he can die here. That shouldn't be possible. He definitely has enough army and villagers to prevent that, and I guess that can't be too bad, right? It's just barely not enough to kill them there, I think. To like really be a huge threat. I think they can heal a little bit. Oh, that were a nice pick-off over there. So Cammy and Venreal, I don't think are all too afraid of dying right now. But they can't also kill stuff. But generally a good position you want to be in if you didn't upgrade anything, right? They're coming forward again though. How much has Cat ready? I see 4 warriors over there. Absolute also with 4 axe throwers. Army seem pretty even. The only difference is that I see a little bit more health on Cat's and Absolute's side. But they have no healers. They have healers, but they can't heal in the tile they're standing in right now. And the chief taking the aggro there. You definitely want to go off that as soon as possible, because otherwise you're just gonna have too much DPS open. Oh, whoa. Whoa, okay. That were a pretty good micro there. From Cammy and Ven. Absolute suddenly without any axe throwers going up to 3 again right now, I think. Should be 3. It's a little bit more food. Oh yeah, the healers are definitely... Oh, okay, with 2 lower masters, yeah, sure. Gonna have problems there. I don't know if you can actually go up to 4 axe throwers. I think that would be a pretty good amount here to defend and maybe get a little bit more aggression up. You always gotta ask, how many kills did Cammy actually get? Absolute definitely got a good amount of kills usually, which is pretty important to replenish army afterwards. Hey, Cat. Thanks a lot for the raid right here. Much appreciated. Sorry, I have the alerts off because we're in the recast of the tournament right now. And yeah, spoilers, please, in general. We're just gonna act like nothing of this has happened before. This is all live. Cat just raided me because he's... it's all live. Guys, come on. A nice fight here again. Nice fight. Very even. I think now slight upper hand for Absolute and Cat again. But really slight. It's again about health pools, right? But there's another... Is it a warrior? No, that's a scout from Venreal. Do they plan to go in there? Do they have the upper hand? 7. Oh, only 3 axe throwers from Cammy. Yeah, they have the upper hand. But is it enough to justify going in there? And I think Cat has 2 low warriors right there. Yeah, the best call should be... Okay, they come in. They come in. That's a good fight for them. I would take that. Absolute definitely getting kills again. Ooh, the chief of Cammy is getting dangerously low. But focusing the chief usually not too good. But the axe throwers just not die. Okay. That's criminal that this DPS is still in play. Like, you gotta try to kill those X-throws, but if you just micro them away when they get really low and everything works out, it can be pretty frustrating, because the DPS is just as much alive as if they would have 100 HP, but they're basically one hit away from dying, so... Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Quick pause coming in. Yep. Yeah, just right back. And just right back. And now it's healing time there for Excellent. And Cat. Let's jump over to Venreal's and Kami's side. How are they looking? 170 gold here for Venreal. So it's not like he has no gold available. The winter is coming in. Like, not much more, not much less resources than Excellent would have on his side, even though, like, Venreal is the stack clan, right? It's not gonna have too much problems throughout the winter because of the silos here already built up. And they decide to push into Cat's tile over there. Makes them vulnerable to get boxed in by Excellent from the other side, which is problematic to say the least. At least problematic. Okay. Going right back into their tile. Don't want to get pushed. 2 army for Venreal. 4 army now. It seems like they want to push again. Seems like they want to push again. There's not much more gold for them. You can see Excellent right now with 3 X throwers. Cat seems to have... Is there a warrior? I don't know. 4 X throwers now for Excellent. The chief for Cat is definitely around. But how many warriors are there? I see a few on the minimap just jumping over. Don't seem to be that much yet though. Chief and warriors are going in front. These are 5? No, also 4. So same numbers yet again. Same numbers yet again. Oh no, Excellent has 1 more X-thrower than Kami. So codes coming in for Excellent right here. Look at the aggressor's view. Just got fur codes. Wolf Clan oftentimes going for that pretty late into the game. But he's got it in his back right here in 802. I think it's a pretty good timing for that. Slowly going for the tile here. No invader available, obviously. That would be a completely different build. And also a lot more all in, I have the feeling. They take the tile with the silo on it. Nope. They get pushed back. The army got a little bit bigger there. Is that a fight you want to take? Good extra micro right there. Keeping all of them alive for now. Still pushing out the DPS. So the first one died right now. Oh yeah. I think this is really worthy what happens here. For Excellent. And... Cat has a low chief right now. We see a lot of... No, the third X-thrower is alive. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. I think they did pretty good. Losing 1 X-thrower here and a few warriors for Cat. But I think it's not as important than keeping X-thrower numbers high for the Wolf. I think a very favorable fight for them right here. I thought for 1 second that Excellent lost another X-thrower over there, what I think were a little bit unnecessary, but he didn't. I just didn't see the health bar, because the X-thrower actually received no damage at all. Then you don't see the health bar. He still has 4 right now. He's a little bit of food, but I feel like he's gonna address that pretty soon. It's basically 1 villager. It's all fine. Gold economy. Our gold income a little bit better now from all the Draugr attacks Cat is getting. That must be a lot of fun. Didn't he just Come from that tile, then you just clear Draugr there, coming right back. 2 X-throws coming forward for Kami. They can't see what is coming there. And the Absolent still has a lot of X-throws. It's not a bunch, right? It's just 4, but it's still enough to not really, yeah, wants to make you go on adventures, you know? You rather want to stay home here, recover a little bit, maybe get a Draugr kill here and there to get yourself back into the game here. But Absolute doesn't want to make that happen and just starts pushing right into the main. Not into the main, but into the tile. With the silo again, Kami reacting over here. Coming with a few X-throws. And the Chief, Fenrir also getting a bit army back here. I see 3 warriors from him, plus the Chief. That should yet again be enough to push Absolent back. But Absolent not in a bad position himself either. He can go with 5 X-throws the next go. And then it depends again. I think if Kami can come up, if Cat can come up with the same army Venrail does, this fight could be very favorable for Absolent and Cat, because Absolent actually at 6 army right now. If Kami comes with 3 or 4, that will not be enough. He needs more now. But he didn't really have a chance to go for much more. That's just the lead that Absolent got himself through the last fights, always going out with a little bit more health or X-throws out of there. Just keeping those 3 X-throws when they were low life and not actually losing them. That's what brought him into this position. Kami, of course, cannot go for the healers, therefore go for a little bit more gold production, but it's... you know, it's gonna be a little bit more of a problem the higher the X-throw numbers and costs get, the more you actually want to save them. We see 4 X-throws for Kami here. Actually, Cat evens out the army, like basically has the same army that Venrail also has. So basically the situation that I thought would happen, and I think if they push now, they win the game. Not win the game, but they win the fight. They win the game, that's in another book. But the army advantage is there. They should overwhelm now and basically force Venrail to pull villagers. And if you pull villagers, you really need to win that fight good, right? Best case scenario, you still have a little bit of army alive to push your opponent back. Because if you just barely win with pulling villagers, your opponent basically fought a huge advantage for itself. Your villagers weren't producing resources in the time they were fighting, plus they are dead now, most likely, or low. And that's not exactly what you want to happen to villagers. I've heard, at least, I've heard. So... more and more. Another Draugr attack up there. It must be kinda annoying, but for Absolent it's actually a little bit of a gold income. So I would take that. Wouldn't be too mad about it. Might actually be the way for him to go for a 7th X-thrower, while I just don't know how he's gonna pay for that. Cat now with more army. Kami also with 6 X-throwers though. So even the numbers from Absolent. The little window where he had a little bit more army is closed now. That's a lost X-thrower for Kami, so it evened out. Maybe a little bit of overextension there from Kami. It's the tiny bit, but you can see how quickly that can go, right? I think Kami weren't in a bad position there. That is very, very unfortunate. He needs to go home there with the elves. Oh, that is very, very unfortunate. Basically stops your attack. You need to go home, because these elves are just gonna beat up a bunch of villagers if you don't. And they can easily kill 2 or 3. 2 or 3 villagers. It's a joke. Like 6 or 7 villagers that you pull in there. With 2 elves, they might just all die and you still lose the tile. And then they keep on going, right? They don't just take the tile and are happy with it. They're gonna keep on going. But dealt with the situation pretty well, I think. Hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more food for the winter. And yeah. Hey. Oh no. Go for the mid screen. This stream just ended. Okay. So we only have Absalon side from now. I don't know what happened here on the other side. But it is over. There might have been a little bit stream problem for the other side, so we only have Absalon side right here. Not too bad. We have him going forward again. For 6 axe throwers. 6 axe throwers. We saw before Kami with a similar number, but Cat also definitely got up the numbers here. I can't exactly tell how many, but Venreal definitely be 4. 4 warriors for Venreal. I see at least 3 around Cat. Might be a few more. No, it's 3. Now the army definitely bigger. Nope, more warriors are coming in. 5 for Cat now. I think Venreal still with 4. So I think a 1 warrior advantage here for Absolent. Absolent with 200 goals, so he could get 2 more axe throwers and getting them a huge advantage, but after that he's not gonna have any food. So if he does that, they need to fight. Venreal and Kami, I think, realizing that, going back. Trying to buy as much time as possible. Whilst they smell a little overpop here. I can't tell you if that were actually an overpop. Might be able to keep it up here. But it seems like a little bit too much. For the amount of eco that you have there. But that's what you need to do. If you want to overwhelm your opponent, you need to get more army than them. And oftentimes that will be by overpopping a little bit. And just trying to force the fight. And there is the fight. That's just what they want here. I think that's a great position there. Will they lose the chief? Even if he lost the chief there, it wouldn't have been too bad. Because all the focus went on the chief then before. So I think that's perfect scenario. Getting the chief super low, but then surviving in the last moment just seems not too bad. Kami seemed to have had a great amount of axe throws too though. Because he's still looking pretty good in this fight. And Absolent will maybe survive with 1 axe throw in there. I thought he could have done better in this fight, but Kami must also have had more than 6 axe throws over there. I think must also have been like 8, because the engage weren't too bad, everything were going pretty good there. But they couldn't close down the game just yet. Okay. Okay. That's a dicey situation here. Could end up in one. But Chief is surviving here, can get a little bit of heal. And they might actually, finally, take this tile. 250 gold for Absolent, by the way. Got a lot of kills throughout that. That means he could be back with a lot of army pretty soon. Yeah, he's gonna be attacked on the lower tile right there. The upgrade is in for Venreal's warriors now. But the axe throws are going to survive. The tile is gone, so Venreal can't go for it right now because the axe throws are on it. And I feel like they're just getting ready for the summer to come in. Or is Cat already getting army out? Nah, they're not waiting for anything, do they? They just go. They just go. More army being pulled in. It might be the right timing. You just have your opponent just where you want them to be. You don't want them to recover right now and just close it out. 6 army here again. I don't think Kami can come with that much, can he? We will see. He might have just gotten just as much kill as before. He already has 4 army over there. Could very well still have a little bit of gold in the bank to get more. So that might be yet again a very, very even fight. No scouting of the main hall right now. I feel like the amount of the map that we are seeing right now is the same amount we are seeing for ages already. Here we see them going for the elves. There we go. Will Cat be getting it? Nope. It goes straight to the wolf, which has now 200 fame and a little bit of military experience. Can go for the bodyguard already. The war cry might come later. Just by the way, we see every single of the clans going for the tactician here. Very strong military experience path, I wanna say. More axe throwers being pulled in. 8 axe throwers again. Not sustainable for a long time, but your opponent is pushing you and you probably have upgraded warriors, so a fight is guaranteed. You can basically also decide when you want to take them, because if you want to go in, you can do so like they do right here. Going straight for it. A few axe throwers dying straight away here. They still get a lot of kills, and I think this must be it. This must be it, isn't it? Yeah, that's a great fight for them. Still not the end of the game, definitely, because I think this amount of army you can push away with villagers, but I'm not sure how many villagers they actually have, and they call it GG. Oh man! That's it. They called it GG, right? Kami GG in there. Were that premature? Are they gonna play on? Nope, it is the GG. Great game right here. So the second game also going to Absolute and Cat over here, making them proceed into the as in the lower bracket final, playing against Kelly and Alain right here. Or random player, or however you might know him. Yeah, really good game here from them. You can see here the armies. Pretty active game, a lot happening here. I really like Stack Wolf. Pretty active games, really nice to watch, and yeah, I just like the aggressive side happening here. The gold, also pretty crazy to look at. A lot of happenings in there. And just in general, a really nice game. GG to Absolent and Cat, and of course to Kami and Venreal over here, who are sadly dropping out of the tournament with this game, or dropped out of the tournament. And